All right, let's get our, just a heads up, our C main for the intermediate two-wheel drive buggy. Guys, be getting your cars ready. You're going to be going here in about 4 minutes. So let's get you moving up here. Let's get our drivers from, what was our last race? We're going to need my drivers from, the A main for two-wheel drive intermediate buggy. We're going off last tonight, bummer. But we need you out on the track. Two-wheel drive intermediate buggy drivers for the A main, please head to the track. Try that. If I can get my A main drivers for two-wheel drive intermediate in your marshal positions, please, that would be great. C main drivers for intermediate buggy. Let's get you up on the stand as we prep the track and get it ready to go.
Russ Beringer.
All right, I get my intermediate drivers for the A main. That's Kyle, Mike, Sora, Henry, Morgan, Gonzalez, and Bryant on the track in your marshaling positions. That would be wonderful. You guys are all so terrific. Thank you for getting out here.
Why not? Drew Schroeder. 45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race. "15 seconds to the start of the race. Ryan Harrell. Less than 5.
All right, guys, let's get them checked in. All our marshals are in their areas. I need one at number 1 after the triple if we could. That would probably be my spot, but I'm the race director, so I don't have to do that. If I could get just one volunteer marshal after the triple, we can get this firecracker started. All right, thanks, sir. All right, just waiting on Schroeder. Come across the line. No more laps, no more laps. Let's just let Schroeder across.
Keith Schroeder.
All right. All right, your two-wheel drive intermediate buggy, C main. Russ, you are in the 1. Ryan, you are in the 2. Schroeder, you are in that 3. Why not in the 4? There's another Schroeder, sorry. Drew, you're in the 5. Drew's in the 5, Keith is in the 3, and Bayette is in that 6. All right. All right, guys. Two-wheel drive, intermediate C buggy going at the sound of the tone. All right, who's going to bump into that B? Russ out front. Why not? Goes over the top into that triple. Watch out for the triple. That's clear. All right, Tony in that one. He's coming down the straight. Pretty sure that's Ryan. It's not grinding any gears right now, so it's still in one piece. He and Russ, oh man. Russ cartwheels all the way back into third place. Unbelievable. That's going to put Tony way out front. Harrell in that two. Russ in the three. Schroeder, it's a battle against family members for 4 and 5. Drew and Keith going back and forth. Bance caught on the lip there. Watching the, oh my goodness, it's mayhem. All right, everybody, settle down. I got plenty of time. It's 5-minute main. We got 4 minutes left. Why not in the one? Harrell in that two. He gets it wrong after that little double. That's going to put Russ in the two. Why not over the triple, up the horseshoe? He's way out in clean air. Races between Russ and Ryan right now. See if Bayek can catch up. He knows this layout. Schroeder's going back and forth, destroying each other as family members are. Tony in that one, Harrell in the two now. He got past Russ. Russ, the all green with the green wheels. Tony with the spectacular red paint job. Tony in that one in the triple. That's your leader working with you guys as you head up the horseshoe. That's your leader. Thank you. Tony going down the straight. Thank you, Nick. Tony going down the straight. He's in that one. Harrell is in the middle of the track. He's sitting in that two. He's got Russ getting it wrong after that double. Thank you, Robert. That's going to give Ryan some room. Russ in that three. Bayet's moved up to that four. Got a bad start. Had some bad luck. Now he's in that four spot. Tony out in clean air. 15.513 is his pace. He's back to 19.8 on his fastest lap. Tony in the one, Ryan in that two. Tony heads down the straight. Ryan headed up the horseshoe, the blue and red. Tony all red as he heads into that back triple.
2 minutes left.
Ryan's still holding strong in that two. Russ not being able to catch him though. About half a lap ahead of him. Going to be bumping these two drivers, Tony and Ryan, if they hold on. That's Russ getting it wrong. That's your third place driver right there. See if Bayek can get around him. Everybody's pretty spread out. Why not in the triple? Gets it wrong spectacularly, but he's got a big enough lead that it shouldn't bother him at all. Harrell coming into the wheelie double. I think he's got one of the Schroeders behind him. Tony way out in front by 12 seconds.
1 minute left.
Tony in the center of the track, heading on to the straight. Oh, he gets it wrong after that little double, but marshals himself out as he heads down the straight. Bayet's moving into that three. Harrell's right behind him, though. He's that two car. Tony getting it wrong again in the triple. 30 seconds, drivers, 30 seconds. Ryan getting it wrong after that, but he and Tony are going to hold on. 20 seconds, drivers, 20 seconds. Tony into the wheelie double, into the back triple. Headed up the horseshoe. Down the center of the track. Losi all red. As he heads down the straight. Going to make his Checker flag lap right here. That is a race, drivers. That is a race.
Russ Burring done.
Bayek caught you at the line. Russ caught you at the
Ryan
line.
done.
Ryan, you are done in that second place position. You will bump.
Drew Schroeder done.
Waiting on the Schroeders. Drew, you are done. Waiting on Keith and Tony. And that is a race. All right, marshals, blow off your areas. Follow the arrows, please. Follow the arrows.
The race is completed.
You get the drivers from the last one. Ryan and Tony, you're up in race number 6. Race number 6. 6. Yeah, that's. All right, guys, this is your marshals to your area, please. Marshals to your areas. We shouldn't need any volunteers, I don't think. I need one on the bucket, and I need one after the triple, and we should be good. Who's going to do the bucket? Somebody on the bucket. Tony's on the bucket. All right, Tony. All right, guys, let's get them checked in. You got a marshal crossing the track. This is your novice A main. All right, guys, don't break them on warm-ups. Let's get them around to where we're checked in. Marshals are ready to go. Everybody's ready to go. Oh, we need to get Bella in here, too. I see she's missing. You got your car?
Ray Schmidt. 1 minute
Bella,
to
you
the
need
start
a
of the race.
car.
Jeremy
You're
Park.
racing.
MC Clements. Brian Brown. Chris Ronka. Tolman.
All right, everybody's checked in, guys. Let's wait. Let's let Bella get her car, get her on the
45
track.
seconds to the start of the race.
Hey, Robert, grab her car so she can run up on the track.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Thank you, sir. All right, let's let Bella get around, do her lap, and then we'll fire this one off here.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, she's good to go. All right, let's get it checked in. Bella, you need to take a lap. You can take a lap if you want.
Sprinkle farts.
Okay. Yeah. All right, guys. All right, Ray in the 1, Jeremy Park in that 2, Brian in the 3, MC in the 4, Chris in the 5, Toolman in the 6, and Bella in the 7. All right, guys, we're lighting this one off. All right, marshals ready, drivers ready, going at the sound of the tone. All right, let's keep it clean in that first turn, guys. Clean in that first turn. You can't win in the first lap. Good job, novice. Watch after the triple, that is clear. Oh. All right, Jeremy's in that 1, Ray's in the 2, Brian's in that 3 as they head into the Willie double that Bayette loves so much. Into the back triple. They head down the horseshoe. I think that's Schmidt getting around Park there. No, it's Park in around Schmidt. Jeremy in the 1, Ray in that 2, Brian Brown in that 3. Park blue with the white wing. Gets it wrong after the triple. I don't know. Looks like maybe that front tower broke or something. That front end looks awful low. That car might be broken. Watching the triple, watching the triple. Yeah, let's get that car off the track if you could. Thank you. All right, Brian's in that 1. I think that was Park. The bad luck, having to take a knee on that. Must have busted a tower or something with the shock. Brian in the 1, Ray in the 2. MC moving up to that 3. Toolman in the 4. Willie. Watch out from the triple over there. Signs are falling down. Everything's happening. Brian in that 1. Ray in the 2. MC in that 3. That's your top 3 drivers right now. Toolman moving up to that 3 now. MC falling to the 4. Brian and Schmidt as they race down the straight. Keep it clean, drivers. It's going to be Ray in the 1. Brian in the 2. Ray in the all purple. It's like a 4-wheel drive. Brown in the 2-wheel drive. Looks like maybe a B, associated. Ray still in the 1. Brian in that 2. It's 4-wheel drive versus 2-wheel drive. 2.5 minutes, drivers. 2.5 minutes. MC moving up to that 3. Chris is making a move up to the 4. Toolman falling to that 5. Bella in that 6. Ray and Brian going at it in the center of the track as they go over that little double onto the straight. Oh, man. Ray, I think he's in the 4-wheel. He just jumped right past him, held on to that 1 spot. Brian in the 2.
2 minutes left.
MC still holding strong in that 3. Brian running in the back of Ray. That's going to put Brian in front, Ray in the 2. He's got the power with that 4-wheel. They head up the horseshoe down the center. Yeah, Brian takes the lead from Ray. Ray wants it. Brian's got it. Brian's in that 2-wheel drive. Ray's in the 4. He gets it wrong after the triple. Ray gets it wrong, or Brian gets it wrong in the triple. That's going to put Ray out front. Mayhem in the triple over there. Let's see if Ray can catch up. Or no, excuse me. Brian can catch up. Ray's in the 1. Brian's in the 2. Oh, he closed the gap big time. Now they're in the Willie double here. Ray gets it wrong.
1 minute left.
Ray skies over Brian as he's stuck in the triple there. Wow, those two are going back and forth. Good race between those two. You got 45 seconds, drivers, 45 seconds. Ray holds on to that 1 spot. Brian coming down the straight. He's in that 2. Now MC moves into that 2. MC got around Brian. So you got Ray going up the horseshoe. You got MC behind him as they head down the center of the track. 30 seconds, drivers. Brian in that 3. That white and I think it's blue or purple maybe. Associated. Ray still holding on to that 1. MC in the 2. Brian Brown in the 3. I think MC just got it wrong in the Willie double. He's stuck behind that pole. That's going to let Brian Brown out into that 2 spot. He's got no time to catch Ray, though. Once you cross the line, you are done.
Sprinkle parts done.
Congratulations, Ray. You win.
Chris Ronka done. Brian Brown done.
Brian, you're
MC
in 2. MC, you're in 3. Toolman, you're done. Chris, you're done. Bella, you're done. That is a race. Ray Schmidt with the win.
The race is complete.
All right, marshals, grab your blowers. Blow off your areas. Follow the arrow to the next arrow. I need the novice drivers to get down on the track. Find a marshaling position, please, ASAP. And coming up, your 21.5 lock timing, 2-wheel drive buggy, B main. 4-car dance, ought to have a lot of action. Novice drivers, to your spots, to your spots. Good job, guys. Good job, guys. Let's get to your spots. Find a marshaling area, please, so we can make sure we've got enough. All right, novice drivers, to your positions, please, for marshaling. Do not go back to your pits. Your car can sit on the wall until it's time. We need you out here marshaling. I need Schmidt, Brown, MC, Toolman, Ranke, Grunkmeyer, and Park out here ASAP if we could, guys. All right, Bella, go in this corner here. Bella, right in this corner right here, and then we'll get this one going. Can you cover both these areas? Okay. All right, guys, let's get them checked in. 21.5, two-wheel drive, fixed timing. Let's get them checked in. Let's go. What are we waiting on? Let's get them checked in. Guys, you got to get them checked in. I take them around.
Devin Dilly. Brad Griffin. 30 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, once they're around, don't go blowing down the straight, though, guys. Let's get them lined up. All right, it's going to be Devin in that 1, Sean in that 2, Brad in the 3, Colin in that 4. Top 2 guys are going to bump. So let's get it on, fellas. All right, 21.5, lock timing, B main, going at the sound of the tone. All right, let's keep it clean, guys. Can't win it in the first lap. See where everyone pans out after this first lap. All right, Devin's going to take that lead. Colin in the 2, Sean in the 3, Brad Griffin in the 4. That's Sean getting it wrong. That's going to put Brad in the 3, Sean in the 4. Plenty of time, though. You got a 5-minute main, guys. Plenty of time to catch up. Devin Dilly going on to the straight. He's in your 1 spot. Colin in the 2. Brad Griffin moving into that 3 now. Sean in the 4. Devin gets it wrong after the triple. Watching the triple, watching the triple. Devin in that 1 as he comes down the straight. Watching the double there. Devin in the 1. Colin still holding strong in that 2. Brad in the 3. Sean not far behind. Top 2 drivers are going to bump, so guys, run smooth lines. Don't do anything crazy. You got plenty of time to catch up to each other. Devin's still holding on to that 1 as he heads into the middle, into the wheelie double here. On to the triple. Oh, yeah, he gets a nice triple out of that 21.5 motor as he heads up into the horseshoe down the center. Into that little double there, onto the straight. Colin's still in that 2, Sean in the 3. Colin gets it wrong after the triple and needs to be marshaled. That's going to put him in the 3 spot. That's going to put Sean or Brad right on him. Brad's in the 2 now. Brad moves all the way up to the 2. Sean in the 3. Colin in the 4. Devin still out front, way out front as 3 cars head into that triple. Brad, Sean, and Colin. Plenty of time for Devin. Brad in the 2. Sean in the 3. Colin in the 4. He gets it wrong in that little double. It's going to give Brad and Sean a little bit of a breakaway here as they head into this back triple. Double single, double single. As they head up the horseshoe. That's your first place driver there. Let's let him by there. There you go. All right, Devin's still in that 1. Oh, he gets it wrong. Nothing you can do about that. It's all you, Colin. Go for it. Colin can't make that triple stick. He's up in the horseshoe. Brad Griffin, I believe, is in that pink, yellow front tires. I might be wrong, though. Everybody's pretty spread out. You got a minute 30 drivers, minute 30. All right, Sean's in the 2 now. Brad's in the 3. Colin's still in that 4. I believe Sean is that Losi that's headed up on the. That's your number 1. That's your first place driver there, guys. There you go, Colin. All right, thank you. Devin in the Willie double. Colin in the Willie double. Sean in the Willie double. Devin is making a lot of mistakes here. Let's get him. He was out front. I don't know. He might have just lost that lead to Sean. Minute left, drivers. Minute left. He did. Sean takes over that top spot. Remember, you both are bumping. You both are bumping. So Sean in that 1, Devin in the 2, Brad in the 3. Oh my gosh. Wow. That is some crazy stuff there. I'm speechless. 20 seconds, drivers, 20 seconds. Let's see who's in first when they come across here. Looks like Devin wrecked his way into the front. Sean wrecked his way into second. Brad in that 3. They're going into that back triple, though. This is going to be the last lap on this one. So if Devin can hold it together and Sean can hold it together, that's going to be the race. Once you come across the line, you're done, guys. Devin is bumping. Sean, you are bumping also. Waiting on Brad and Colin, or waiting on Brad now. And that is a race, guys. Devin and Sean, you are bumping into the next race. Marshals, please blow off your areas. I need all 4 of you guys down on the track.
The race is completed.
Devin and Sean, your next race is number 11.
I'm going to volunteer to help you out.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Devin and Sean, make sure you get your cars on the charger. You're bumping into the race. It's race 11. All right, some good marshaling karma shout outs to Jesse Bryce and Mike Haller. Wow. Wow. I am just blown away.
Garrett Lastra.
It's just kind of the way it fell out with the way we had the mates. All right, all those drivers from the last race, please, out on the track right away.
Evan Burdick.
We still need Devin, Sean, Brad, and Colin out there. Colin's here. Brad is here. What? Oh, you're Devin? Oh, okay. We need Colin and we need Brad and Sean. Where's Sean? Oh, okay. That's Colin, right? Okay. Brad? Oh, I just put you in, didn't I? Okay, I got you. Okay. All right, Sean. Yeah, right there's good. You're Sean, right? Yep. Okay. Yeah, just right there is good. All right, guys, we're ready. Let's get them checked in, yeah. All right, guys, let's get them checked in.
1 minute to the start of the race.
All right, everybody's checked in. Boomer's not here, so let's get this going. Colin the 1, Garrick in the 2, Evan in the.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Who was that? Who was flooring it down there again? Fertig? All right, guys, get them lined up if they're not broken. All right, John, John, you can move to the 5, and Keith, you can move to the 5. Or John, move to the 4, and Keith, you can move to the 5 if you want. All right, guys, Marshall's ready, driver's ready at the sound of the tone. All right, Kyle's going to lead us out. He and Garrick and John Young have single-handedly brought this class back from the dead here. Fertig gets it wrong in the wheelie double. Watch after the triple. John marshals himself out. Schroeder and Fertig get into it there. Kyle down the straight. Lastra right behind him. They head into the wheelie double. John Young getting it wrong on the sweeper. That's going to put Evan in the 3. Or, wait a minute. Your running order, Kyle, Garrick, Evan. John in that 4, Schroeder in that 5. Garrick doing everything he can. Stay with Kyle here. They head into the middle, into the wheelie double. They get back, they get marked into the triple here, up into the horseshoe. Kyle slowly extending his lead. Young and Schroeder battling for that 4th spot. Evan sitting strong in that 3. Kyle in that triple up the horseshoe. Lastra in the triple up the horseshoe. They're separated by 2.4 seconds. Lastra down the straight. Kyle in the middle into the wheelie double. Lastra pulling a little bit of a wheelie. Needs to be marshaled though, headed into that double. Fertig gets it wrong on that corner. That's going to allow Young and Schroeder to catch him. You got your work. You got the leader working with you there, Schroeder. Evan gets it wrong after a little roller there. Your first place driver's coming up on you, Fertig. Evan, yeah. Well, Kyle's way out front. Lastra is in the 2. Evan in the 3. Schroeder in that 4. John Young in the 5. Schroeder and Young's where the race is at in this one as they head over that triple up into the horseshoe. Schroeder, Young, as they come down the middle of the track into that little double onto the straight. John Young talks loud. Can he back it up though? We'll see. As they head into the wheelie double, Schroeder gets it a little wrong. Young's gonna not make a mistake, and he's in the triple. Schroeder into the triple there himself, up to the wheelie, or the horseshoe there as they come down the middle of the track.
2 minutes left.
Kyle way out front. Lastra 11 seconds behind him. Fertig in the 3. 2 minutes, drivers, 2 minutes. Everybody's really spread out. Young and Schroeder's about your closest race as they head into this back triple. Kyle on cruise control as he heads down the straight, into the sweeper, into the middle of the track. Got a minute 15, drivers, minute 15. Kyle in that 1, Garrick in the 2, Evan in that 3. Looks like Young got around Schroeder. He's in that 4 now. Schroeder's in the 5.
1 minute left.
Lastra sitting strong in that 2. Kyle in the 1. Fertig in the 3. Those are your top 3 drivers. Young and Schroeder keep going back for this last one. 4 and 5. That's Lastra getting it wrong there. It's going to give Fertig a little bit of time to close the gap a little there. Eddie gets it wrong in the triple. Fertig hits this triple right. He's going to be right on Lastra's tail as they head up the sweeper, or the horseshoe, into that back sweeper, onto the triple, or onto the straight. Lastra, Fertig. So that's your 2 and 3 driver there. Let's see what happens here. Oh, Lastra gets a little bit sideways. They both clear that triple as they head up into the horseshoe. It's ought to be interesting. You got 6 seconds. They're going to have a race to the clock, or to the finish line here. The clock is, Fertig gets it wrong at the last second.
Evan Fertig done.
Garrett caught you at the line. Evan you are done. Kyle's going to win this one. He's taking his white flag lap here. Young Schroeder, keep going. You guys are racing to the line. Young's got it. Schroeder wants it. He bumps him a little bit. He
Kyle McHenry
gets him off. Oh, man, you can see Schroeder's got the gearing, but Young was too far out front. A few more steps, he would have had him. That's the race drivers. Kyle in the 1, Garrick in the 2.
The race is completed.
All right, I need those marshals from that last race. Down here to your marshaling area. This is going to be your 13.5 four-wheel drive expert
Riley Tracy.
race here. Let's get those blowers down, guys. I need the marshals from that last race. Let's get to your areas. There's not 3 marshaling spots over there, guys.
Penguin.
Lastra, can you get on the point, or Evan, or somebody get onto the straight there? Thank you. Appreciate it, guys. John's got that. All right, thank you, Robert. All right, guys, let's get them checked in. Be careful going out there. These cars are going to be running. Yeah. All right, let's get them checked in, guys. Prince in that 1, Tracy in the 2, Craig in the 3, Silva in the 4, Pequeño Mapache in the 5. All right, everybody's checked in. Tracy's getting the traction rolls out early.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, guys, no more laps. Unless you feel the track needs it. All right, marshals.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Be careful with these cars. These guys are good drivers, but just keep an eye on your ankles. All right, Ryan Prince in that 1, Riley Tracy in the 2, Alex Craig in that 3, Silva in the 4.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
And Pequeño Mapache in the 5. All right, guys, drivers ready, marshals ready, going at the sound of the tone. Prince is going to lead us out in that associated. Riley Tracy in the Losi. Alex Craig in the Losi. Silva in the Losi. Oh, Prince is the only AE car out there. As they head down the straight. Good clean laps. Everyone's together. They head into the Willie double. All 3 clear that perfectly, and they head into the triple. Pequeño Mapache gets it wrong after the triple. Robert Morgan right there to marshal him out. Prince in that 1, Tracy in the 2, Craig right on the back of Tracy. Silva waiting for a mistake to happen. There it is right there between Tracy and Craig. Not close enough to capitalize though. Prince headed down the straight in his B74.2. Tracy in that 2, Craig holding strong in that 3, Silva in the 4. They head into that back triple. Tracy, Craig, Silva into that triple, up into the horseshoe, down the middle of the track. That's Craig, Tracy, Silva. Craig took that 2 spot away from Tracy. Silva in that 4, Pequeño in the 5. Mapache, I forgot to say, Pequeño Mapache. Tracy in that TLR trying to catch Craig. Silva right behind him. He's got to hold them both off. He's got to catch Craig and hold off Silva. Prince way out front as he heads up into that horseshoe. Green, white, and fluorescent orange. Onto the straight. Way out front. 18-3 that last time around for him. 18-1 by Alex Craig that last time. Oh, no. Silva gets inside Tracy. As they head, he was just waiting for a mistake as they head into that Willie double. Into the back triple. Craig gets it wrong after that double. That's going to allow Silva to get, they're going onto the straight, all 3 of them as they head down the straight. It's a show of power from their motors. Silve's holding on to that 2 spot. Craig makes a move on the inside on the triple. Can't get it to stick. Craig made a big move there. Couldn't get it to stick as he's still in that 3, though. Tracy in the 4. They head into the center. Mapache right behind Tracy. See if Craig can catch up to Silve here. Still got 2 minutes, drivers. 2 minutes. They head into that back triple. Silve down the center. Craig up the horseshoe there. Tracy up the horseshoe. Those 3 drivers all kind of spread out now after being stuck together there. Prince way out front. Silve in that 2. Craig in the 3. Tracy in the 4. Pequeño in the 5. Closest race is between Alex, Riley, and Pequeño Mapache. Craig's starting to catch a little bit, starting to gain some ground on Silve as they head up into that horseshoe, into the center of the track. Onto the center. Let's see who's got the motor. I know, Silve's missed your consistency. Prince way out front. Silve and Craig battling for that 2 spot. That's where your race is at as they head up into the horseshoe. Got 1:15 drivers. Craig bumps into Silve. Silve holds on to that 2 spot as they power down the straight. Into the sweeper. Into the wheelie double. Just going to take one mistake from one of these guys. Craig's going to make a move. I have a feeling he's going to make a move. They head onto the straight. Silve in the yellow and light and the orange. Craig in the yellow and white. Oh, Craig couldn't get it to stick on the inside there as they head into that back triple. Up the horseshoe. Oh, he tried inside again. Silve doing all he can to hold him up. Oh, he goes inside again. Oh no, Craig gets it wrong. That's going to put Tracy in the 3. Now Tracy's going to try and catch Silve. Craig wants that spot back though. He's not giving it up easy. Oh, he makes a huge move. Hits the pipe. Oh no, Tracy gets it wrong. That's going to put Craig out front again. Oh no, Tracy's going to hold on as they head up the horseshoe. You got 10 seconds, drivers. 10 seconds. The race is between Tracy and Craig as they go around. This is where the race is at right here. Craig gets it wrong on the pipe there as they head into the triple. Oh no, Pequeño Mapache moved into the 3. He's going to hold on to that 3 spot. He's got Tracy right behind him though. Pequeño out of nowhere.
Jim Silve done. Huge
And that is a race. Wow, good race, guys. Good action.
Penguin done.
Ryan Prince way up front. Silve in the 2. Pequeño Mapache squeaks into that 3. Okay, we need the blower from this area right here, guys. It needs to go up in the horseshoe. I need someone to blow the middle here where the bucket is.
Brad Crone.
All right, good race, guys. Good race. Okay, this is your
Sean Hornberger. Diego Uria.
from the bucket.
Step, yeah.
Okay, good. Okay.
Why not?
All right, this is your 2-wheel drive intermediate buggy B main. Marshals to your areas. I think I might need Robert's helped a lot. Bella, are you helping Marshall? Okay. Evan needs to get up there. All right, I just need a Marshall coming onto the straight here. If I could get one there, and then Prince, are you covering this triple area here? You're covering that? Okay.
1 minute to the start.
Can you
of the race.
cover both sides?
Ryan Harrell.
All right, we need one Marshall right here then.
Zachary Booz.
Oh, you're joking? Okay, I just didn't know if you had the athleticism. I hear a lot of talk,
45
but
seconds to
you
the start
know.
of the race.
All right, guys. Waiting on Cornwell, Furtick. Oh, wait. Kevin's not going to be in this race. I think he left. Marquez, you're up there. All right, guys, let's all get across the line.
30 seconds to
Evan,
the
I
start of
need
the
you
race.
across the line.
John Marquez. Evan Burdick.
All right. All right, guys, no more laps, no more laps. Okay, in that one
15
spot,
seconds to the start of
Brad
the race.
Crone, BQ. In that 2 spot, John, you're going to move up to the 2 because Cornwell ended up leaving. Diego, you're in the 3. Evan, you're in the
Less than
4.
5.
John, you're in the 5. Sean, you're in the 6. Zach, you're in the 7. Tony, you're in the 8. And Ryan, you are in the 9. Okay, Marshall's ready. Driver's ready. Going. Kokot, are you going to be able to cover both those areas? Yeah, we need to get one guy in there. Let's just get one in there. I mean, who knows? I mean, this is intermediate, man. Everybody's going to be running together. Can I get one volunteer marshal over here, please? All right, thank you, Darren. Thank you. Well, it might be some craziness going after this triple, so we just need to make sure we got enough guys there. All right, guys. Marshall's ready. Driver's ready. Going at the sound of the tone. All right, let's keep it clean. Let's keep it clean. Young goes inside early. Percha gets the bad end of the stick on that one. Diego's, I got another bad one there too. All right, watch after that triple. Be careful watching the triple, watching the triple. Whew. Jeez, clear. All right, who's out front here? That's going to be John Young, Tony in the 2. Sean Hornberger in that 3, Harrell in the 4, Crone in the 5. Diego moving up to that 6 after starting bad. Watching the triple. That's Crone getting it wrong. Plenty of time, drivers. Plenty of time. You got 4 minutes yet. 4 minutes. Why not out front? Hornberger in that 2. John Young in the 3. Watch after that double. Watch after that double. All right. Sean now's in that 1 spot. Tony in the 2. Ryan moving up to that 3. He had a terrible start, but it looks like I think he's doing better now. Evan in that 4. John Young's down in that 5. Marquez in the 6. Oh, Tony gets inside of Sean. Takes that. You're going to leave it open like that. He's going to take advantage of it as they head into the wheelie double. Tony in the 1. Sean in the 2. They head into that back triple. Ryan in that 3. Evan in the 4. It's anybody's race right now. Everybody's pretty darn close. Tony in the 1. Tony, Sean, Ryan. Those are your top 3 drivers heading into the wheelie double, into the back triple. Tony gets it wrong after the triple. That's going to put Sean back in front. He's going to fall to the 2. Ryan in the 3. Not close enough to capitalize, but close enough to close that gap some. Oh, and Ryan, I don't know what he was doing there, but he's back on track. Sean still in that 1. Tony in that 2. Ryan in the 3. Diego and Evan are battling it out for that 6 and 7 spot. Why not? Oh man, I think why not and Ryan both got around. Why not in that 1? Ryan in that 2. Sean in that 3.
I just checked 7.
Two minutes left.
Check the 3rd one.
All right, guys, we got some good news for all you drivers on top here. We're going to be bumping 3 out of this one. Since one of the drivers left, so that right now that puts Tony, Ryan, and Sean in that 3. Young in that 4. He wants that 3rd bump up spot, I guarantee it. Evan's not far behind him. Ryan's less than a second behind Tony. They head down the center of the track onto the straight. Because that's your 2nd driver there. Thank you, sir. Tony into that triple. Ryan into that triple. Sean going into the triple. Tony and Ryan headed down the middle of the track onto the straight. Not much time separating them, only a minute or a second and a half. Less than that. Watching the wheelie double.
1 minute left.
That's Sean getting it wrong in the wheelie double. Why not in that 1? Ryan in that 2. Sean in the 3. Brad Crone in the 4. Make sure you just let off the gas, guys, so that Marshall can get to the car. He's running around down there. And that's a dangerous area there. Got to let off the gas. Tony in the 1. Ryan in the 2 as they head down the straight. Ryan has not been able to capitalize or close that gap. It's still staying at about 2 seconds. Brad Crone up in that 4 spot now. He's looking at that 3 spot, wanting it now that he heard that there's going to be 3 bumps. He's in the triple. Sean up the horseshoe. Brad up the horseshoe as they head down the middle of the track.
John Marquez done. John Young done.
That is time, drivers. That is
Sean
time.
Hornberger done. Brad Crone done.
Sean, you are done. Brad, you are done. John, you are done. Young, you are done. Marquez, you are done. Waiting on Why Not and Ryan.
done.
Zach, Diego, and
Ryan Harrell done. Zach
and
Riggins
that
done.
is a race. Why
Steve
not?
Murray done.
Ryan and Sean, you are going to be bumping.
The race is completed.
Ryan and Sean, if you cannot make are you okay with making the main? The A main? Where's Sean at? Are you able to make the main? Okay. All right, you're bumping. It's second to last, or the last race. All right, guys. I need marshals on the bucket, please. Marshals on the bucket. John, they couldn't see it, man. I was driving around in circles down there. But we couldn't even see it. All right, I need a marshal at that corner. John's got that corner. Evans on it. All right. Yeah, Ryan, cover that one. Yeah.
Cloud.
Yeah, you're in, Tony. Yeah, you're in there. Guys, we're going to get some water down on this one. We need water on the track.
Downtown Brown. Penguin.
All right, this is your 17.5 expert two-wheel drive main event.
1 minute to the start of the race.
It's a very, very fast class. All right, guys, let's get them checked in.
Matthew
Thayer
Miller.
in that 1, Wilby in that 2, Prince in the 3, Willie
Peter
Smith in the 4, Brown in the 5,
45 seconds to the start of the race. Huge Dingleberry.
Tracy in that
Riley
7, Craig in the 8, Day in the 9, Tony in that 10.
Jackie. Why not? 30 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, everybody's checked in. If we'll get them lined up, or if you feel it needs another lap, go ahead and take it, but everybody's checked in. All right,
15
Thayer
seconds
in
to start
that
the
1,
race.
Willoughby in that 2, Ryan Prince in the 3, Willie Smith in that 4, Brown in that 5.
Less than
Tracy, if you want to move up to that 6, you can. Everybody can move up 1. Everyone behind Aaron, if you want. Everybody can move up 1. All right, guys. Marshall's ready. Driver's ready. Going at the sound of the tone. All right, this ought to be a good one. Thayer out front. Willoughby in that 2. Everybody nice and smooth. That first turn. Everybody get through that triple. Nice, guys, nice. As they head down the straight, onto the straight. There, Wilby, Prince, Smith, Brown, Tracy, Craig, Day, Tony. Everybody's still in the same position they started, and nobody's lost positions yet. Tracy getting it wrong after that triple. I spoke too soon. They are still in that 1. Willoughby in the 2. Prince in the 3. They are in the Associated. Willoughby and LOC. Then you got Prince, Willie, Brown, Associated, LOC there. Brown gets it wrong after that double. That's going to let Craig jump inside of him as they head down the straight, and it's going to let Brian Day get in front of him. They are still in that 1. Willoughby right on his tail as they head up the horseshoe, down the straight, down the middle, onto the straight. Prince, Willie in that 3 and 4, not too far behind him. Willoughby gets it wrong going into the Willie double. Prince, he almost got it wrong there, but he manages to straighten it out. So that's going to put Thayer in the 1, Prince in the 2. Willie in that 3, Willoughby in the 4. Prince does some kind of endo nosedive thing there. I don't know what that was, but that's going to put him in the 3 now. Willie Smith's going to take over that 2 as he's looking to catch Jake Thayer. Prince does a sick whip, but he hits the pipe. That's going to put him down in the 4 now, and that's going to put Willoughby into 3. Thayer way out front. Willie Smith in that 2. He's separated by about 3 seconds. Willoughby in that 3. Prince in the 4. Brian Day in that 5. Solid run there. 5 for him. 6 for Brown. Craig in that 7. Thayer into that Willie double. Into the triple. Willie going inside on the pipe. Manages to drive out of it. Willoughby gets something wrong there. I didn't see it because of the monitor, but that's going to put Prince in that 3, or keep him in that, or put him in the 3. Willoughby falls to the 4 now. Prince gets it wrong after that double. Willoughby takes advantage, and Brian Day is on Prince's tail in the 5 spot. Brown in that 6. Craig in the 7. Brown gets ahead of Day. Day gets caught on the pipe. He gets marshaled out. Craig now going up. Now Craig gets in front of Day. See how everybody pans out here. You got 2 minutes left.
2 minutes left.
Thayer in that 1. Smith in the 2. Willoughby in the 3. Prince in that 4. Brown in the 5. Craig and Day battling for that 6 and 7 spot. That's Tony getting it wrong in the center there. Those are your... Craig got in front of Brown. Craig in that 4-0. Front of Brown's 5-0. Craig's now in the 5 spot. Thayer still out front. Smith in the 2. 2.8 seconds behind him. Willoughby in that 3. He's trying to do everything he can to catch Willie Smith. That is easier said than done, though. Thayer's still in that 1. You got about a minute left, drivers. Minute left. Prince in that 4. Brown in the 5. Craig in the 6.
1 minute left.
These guys just drive consistent lines. I don't know if there's going to be much changes. Brown gets it wrong in the Willie double. That's going to put Craig in front of him. You got 2 cars down in the triple. Be careful. Or in the double there. That's Thayer. That's your leader getting it wrong. That's going to put Willie Smith out front. Oh, man, the humanity on that one. That is just the worst spot to wreck at. You got 30 seconds, drivers. 30 seconds. Willie hits the pipe. Thayer's going to do everything he can to catch Willie as Willie heads into that back triple. Willoughby coming up on you guys there. Brian, that's their 3rd place driver right there. He's trying to catch Thayer. Willie's out front with 15 seconds left to go. Thayer's doing everything he can to catch. Oh, Willie got wrong on that. He's going into the triple. That's going to put Thayer back out front. Willie in the 2. Willoughby in that 3. Wow. That's time, drivers. That is time. Thayer, you cross the line. You are done. Willie, you are done on the last lap. Willoughby, you are done.
Matthew Willoughby done.
Craig, you are
Line up,
done.
Being there, done that, done.
Prince, waiting on
Wiley,
Prince
Tracy, done.
and Brown. Prince and Brown, Prince and Brown.
Downtown Brown, done.
Brown, Brown takes it from Prince. Wow, good race, guys. At least from what I saw there. Jake takes the win.
The race is completed.
All right, that was all those drivers, please, back on the track, please, back on the track. I don't even know what's next here. Let's see. Hey, did you restart? Were you the only one that... All right, guys. Marshals, too. I need a marshal on the bucket there. I need all those marshals from that last race. We should have enough here. Marshals from that last race. All right, I got Prince, I got Willie, I've got Tracy, Alex. All right, we're good to go. All right, guys, let's get them checked in. This is your 13.5 four-wheel drive independent A-main.
Brian Stever. 1 minute to the start of the race. Mike Sara. Sean Hornberger. Brian Davis.
All right, everybody's checked in. Let's get them lined up, guys, on the straight here. Lined up on the straight.
45 seconds to the
It's going to be
start of the
Soar
race.
in that 1, Schroeder, Drew Schroeder in that 2. Sean in that 3. Boomer, Wheeler left. So we can, everybody below Soar can move up 1.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, guys. 13.5, four-wheel drive, independent, A-main. Drivers ready. Marshals
seconds to the
ready
start of the
at
race.
the sound of the tone. All right, Soar's going to lead us off. Oh, Soar gets it wrong in the first turn. That's definitely going to put Schroeder out front. Oh, watch in the middle there. Watch in the middle. Thank you, Matt. Okay, watch the triple there, guys. Cars flying slow in the triple there. Whew. Man, thought someone was going to get killed there for a second. All right, Drew Schroeder out front. That's going to put Sean Hornberger in that 2. Soar in the 3. Drew headed down that straight. He's got pretty good lead on Soar. Let's see if he can catch him. Schornberger in that 2. Watching the triple, watching the triple. It's clear. I think Hornberger might have just taken the lead from Schroeder there. Pretty sure Hornberger's going to be out front as they come around the start line here. Yep, he's out front. Schroeder in the 2, Soar in that 3, Brian Davis in the 4, Stever in the 5. Watch, oh, Hornberger gets it wrong as they head into the horseshoe there down the center of the track. Now he gets out front of him again. Schroeder tried to go on the inside of the pipe, but couldn't get in front of him there. Soar, he's in the wait, lurking back there in 3rd place, just waiting for mistakes. Goes through that triple, right behind 2 of them as they head up the horseshoe, down the center, onto the straight. Schroeder in the 1, Hornberger in that 2, Soar in the 3, Davis in the 4. Whoa, I think Schroeder just jumped over Hornberger there. Or maybe Soar is now in that, wait a minute. Yeah, Soar moved into that 2, Hornberger in the 3, Schroeder in the 1. Schroeder, Soar, Hornberger, that's your running order. Willie Smith, wow, what a marshal. That was beautiful. Schroeder still holding on to that 1. Soar in that 2. Hornberger holding tight in that 3. Those 3 drivers head into the triple. Oh, Soar pans it, but he bounced out of it. Pulled enough trigger to keep that thing flat and level. He's still in the 2 spot, though, as they head down the straight. Schroeder does not want to give that spot up, and I don't blame him.
2 minutes left.
Soar's doing everything he can to get around him. They head in that triple. Don't count Hornberger out here, though. These 3 drivers are racing with each other up the horseshoe, down the center. Schroeder getting it wrong there. That's going to put Soar in the lead. Hornberger into 2. I have a feeling Schroeder's going to catch up, though. You still got a minute 30, guys. Minute 30. Soar in that 1. Hornberger in that 2. Schroeder not far behind in that 3. Hornberger hits the pipe there. Hits it again. Decided he wanted to make it harder on himself, but hits it again. As they head into that Willie double, almost get taken out by Brian Davis going the other direction. Soar in that 1. Hornberger in that 2. Schroeder in that 3. Schroeder might be able to catch Hornberger here if he gets caught up. Davis, that's your 2nd place driver there. Thank you, sir. That's your 3rd place. Thank you. A minute left, drivers. A minute left. Schroeder gets it wrong, going into the triple. Hornberger gets it wrong, going over that little roller there. Still manages to marshal himself out. Soar is on cruise control at this point. Hornberger down across the start line. Schroeder going down the straight. He's going to still stay in that 3 spot. These guys are getting pretty spread out, though. Got 30 seconds, guys. 30 seconds. Watch after the triple. Soar out front in that 1. Hornberger in the 2. Schroeder in the 3. It's pretty much been going back and forth. Those top 3 drivers. You got 10 seconds left. 10 seconds. Soar going to get around for one more. Hornberger caught you at the line. You win 2nd place. Congrats. Soar on his checker flag lap. Schroeder, you're in the 3. Good job. Waiting on Brian, Stever, and Sora. Davis, you are done. Sora, you are done. Waiting on Stever. He's coming down the center, guys. Don't blow yet. All right, that is a race. That is a race. All right, drivers, blow off your areas.
The race is completed.
All right, I need those drivers from that last race out on the track, please. Get in your areas. Let's get your areas blown off, please. Drivers from that last race, please find a marshalling spot. I'm going to need... I can't even get this freaking... I need to see Schroeder, Davis, Schroeder, Davis, Hornberger, Stever. Okay, I need at least 4 volunteer marshals, please. 4 volunteer marshals. Guy, can one of you, Schroeder or Sora, go down to the that corner or on the bucket? Yeah.
Matthew Willoughby.
I think Schroeder can handle it. Darren, if you could go all the way over there. Thank you, John. Darren in the onto the straight. John right there. Yeah. All right, guys. All right, we got our marshals in place. Thank you, marshals. Thank you, volunteers. Let's get them checked in, fellas. It's your 2-wheel drive modified. Pretty much expert heat here.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Brown snuck in the TQ at the last second on the last heat there. Everybody's checked in. Whenever you guys are ready to line them up on the straight, feel free to do so. Aaron Brown in that 1, Cowler in the 2, Willoughby in the 3, and Kyle Davis in that 4. No more laps now, no more laps. Brown in that 1, Cowler in the 2.
15 seconds to the start of the
Willoughby
race.
in that 3, Kyle Davis in the 4. This could be anybody's race tonight for sure. These 4 drivers are all capable of winning this race.
Less than 5.
All right, guys. Marshals, watch your areas. Drivers ready. Marshals ready at the sound of the tone. All right, Brown's leading us out. Cowler in that 2, Willoughby in the 3, Davis in the 4 as they head across the triple. Up into the horseshoe. Brown in the 1, Cowler in that 2, Willoughby in the 3, Davis in the 4, just like they started. Who's going to take home the glory, Associated or Losi? Right now, Losi's out front. Cowler in the Associated, Willoughby in the Losi, Davis in the Associated. They head onto the straight. Everybody in the same position they were when they started. Davis giving all she's got. It's a little traction roll. Doesn't lose much time though. Brown, Cowler, Willoughby down the center of the track. Davis not too far behind as they head down the straight into the sweeper here. Brown out front, Cowler in the 2, Willoughby in the 3 as they head into that triple. Davis right behind them. It's going to come down to one mistake. I can see it already. Brown, Cowler, Willoughby, 1, 2, and 3. Davis in the 4, right behind them. Plenty of time, drivers, 3 minutes. Willoughby moves into that 2, gets around Cowler as they head down the straight. Brown, Willoughby, Cowler, Davis. Across the straight, Brown out front, heads into that triple. All 4 drivers nail that. Head up the horseshoe down the center. Onto the straight. Cowler and Davis get tied up. Davis is going to move into that 3 now. Cowler into 4. Brown and Willoughby battling for that 1 and 2. Brown in his new paint scheme, yellow and purple. Willoughby in his pink scheme. I know he's got a different body than that, but oh, Cowler gets it wrong in the triple. He's going to fall back a little bit. Willoughby's getting right on Brown. He's going to start pressing him. He's got 2 minutes to get around him, 2 minutes to get around him. That might open the door when they get into it. Woo.
2 minutes left.
Feel the tension building between those two as they head up the horseshoe. There you go. Head down the straight across the sweeper. Brown, Willoughby, Davis. Davis kind of sitting out. Oh, Brown gets it wrong. And that's, oh, Willoughby didn't pull. Oh. Oh. Well, they did the nice driver thing to do, and they knocked into each other, and they waited for each other, and that's going to allow Davis to get up front here, as Davis is now in the 1. Willoughby in that 2. Brown in the 3. See if Davis can hold off these 2 drivers. Cowler getting it wrong in the Willie double. Thank you, Schroeder. Davis in the 1 down the straight. Willoughby in the 2. Brown in that 3. You got a minute left, drivers. Minute left.
1 minute left.
As they go into that triple. Up into that horseshoe down the center of the track. Davis is looking smooth. Willoughby's looking smooth. Brown's waiting to take advantage. They got 45 seconds left to go. Oh, Davis gets on the pipe in the wheelie double. Not enough for Willoughby to capitalize on it, though. They head down the middle here. It's going to come down probably to the last lap. They might get around for 2 more laps. This lap and 1 more. Brown sitting in that 3. Davis in the Associated, Willoughby in the Losi. They probably are going to make 1 more lap. It's going to come down to this last lap. They hammer it down the straight. Can Davis hold off Willoughby? We'll see. They head into the wheelie double, into the back triple. Brown getting wrong in the trip.
Ryan Collar done.
That's a race, drivers. Race to the line, race to the line. Davis and Willoughby coming down the center. Oh, Davis gets it wrong. I don't know. Willoughby's going to wait for him. I think that was all on Davis there. But regardless,
done.
great ending,
Matthew
great
Willoughby
ending. Good race,
Downtown
guys.
Brown done.
Great race.
The
All
race
right,
is completed.
marshals, please blow off your areas. Follow the arrows. And we got your 13.5 two-wheel drive short course, A main, coming at you next. Davis takes the win. Willoughby in the 2, Brown in that 3.
Yeah, you know what? Some of these.
Diego Uria. David Franson.
All right, drivers from that last race, mod guys, I need you out on the track. I need to get at least 4 volunteers, guys, unfortunately. 4 volunteer marshals, please, for this 13.5 two-wheel drive, short course, A main. All right, thank you, Brian. Thank you, sir. Yeah, you're good enough that you can probably cover that. Matt, can you get both those areas there? We'll keep it going. Okay. All right, guys, let's get them checked in. Let's get them checked in.
1 minute to the start of the race.
In your 1 spot, Andrew Bryan. In the 2, Garrett. Diego in that 3. Franson in that 4, and Renke in that 5.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
This chair sounds horrible. Did you hear that chair? That was
Garrett
terrible.
Passmore.
All right, I just need
30
Bryant
seconds to the start
past
of
the
the race.
line and Chris
Chris
past the line. Chris, you are good. I just need Bryant to check in. Oh, did he leave? Okay, Andrew must have left. Is Brian in the pits? Okay. All right, guys, let's get them lined up. That's going to put Garrett in
15
the
seconds to
1,
start the race.
Diego in the 2, Franson in that 3, and Chris in the 4. So everybody just move up 1 from where you originally qualified for,
Less
and
than
we'll get
5.
this one going. All right, guys, marshals ready. Drivers, are you ready? Huh? Okay. Going at the sound of the tone. Diego into Garrett early. They head in that, oh my gosh. All right, I think Passmore is going to be in the lead. Urea in the 2. Ryan is gone. Franson, Chris in that 3. David in that 4. Okay, 2 good races going back and forth between you 2. Oh, I think that was Renke getting it wrong there. Franson is now in that 3 spot. Chris is going to be in that 4 when they come across the line. Garrett's still out front. Diego in that 2. Diego in the red. Garrett in the all white. Franson in the orange copper. And Chris with an actual paint job on his car. White and yellow. Garrett's starting to build his lead over Diego. He's up 4 seconds now. Chris getting it wrong after the triple. Diego into the triple. Garrett onto the straight here. Diego coming down the middle of the track in his all red short course. Diego getting it wrong after that wheelie double. Gonna let Garrett extend his lead considerably as Garrett heads down that straight. He's way out front. Garrett into that triple. Diego coming around the start line here. It's about half a lap behind. 8.7 seconds according to the clock. Garrett in that 1, Diego in the 2, David Franson in that 3, Chris in that 4. Chris getting it wrong. Garrett way out front in that white. I think it might be a TLR. Diego in that 2 spot. Looks like he's in an associated.
2 minutes left.
Said he spent hundreds of dollars on that red paint job. He's still sitting in that 2. Garrett gets it wrong after the wheelie double, but he's got plenty of time to correct himself. Hits the pipe after the triple. Chris hits the pipe after the triple. Franson threw it smooth. Garrett out front. You got a minute 30, drivers. Minute 30. Garrett gets it wrong after the wheelie double. Diego not anywhere close to capitalize. Still sitting in that 2 spot. Garrett in the all white vehicle. Is that the way you say vehicle? Vehicle. Garrett still in that 1, Diego in the 2. He and Franson get caught up in the middle there. Masterful marshal job by Willoughby. Diego going through that wheelie double, trying to break an arm, trying to ring that bell that time. Got 30 seconds, drivers, 30 seconds. Garrett way out front, almost close to coming around a lap in the second place car, but probably won't be able to do it. You got 10 seconds, drivers, 10 seconds. Diego's going to get around for one more. Chris, caught you at the line. Garrett, you win. Congrats. Diego, you're in the 2. David, you're done. Waiting on Diego. Waiting on Diego. Waiting on that red car, guys. Waiting on that red car to finish. And that is a race. All right, marshals, grab your blowers. Thank you. Follow the arrows. I'm going to need at least I need at least 4 volunteers, guys. I know 4 volunteers is tough, but I need them. Franson's got a bad back unless we can put him somewhere where nobody's going to wreck. What's that? I could get 4 volunteers, please.
Transponder 4452-362. The race is completed.
We're almost done with the night. I just need 4 volunteers. Thank you, Riley. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Appreciate all your help there. Well, you're always coming up. All right, I need at least 4 volunteers, guys. I need 1 on the bucket, please. Thank you, Garrett. All right, Morgan's got the corner there. Can you cover that whole area, you think? Both that corner and that one? Okay. Oh, all right, good. All right, we got guys. All right.
Jesse
All right,
Voss.
guys, let's get them checked in.
Sean
21.5, lock
Aaron
timings.
Morgan. Mike Haller.
2-wheel drive. Should
Derek
be a
Tracy.
good race. Caller in that 1, Zach in that 2. Caller stole that TQ from Zach on the last lap, that last heat, I believe.
Zachary Booz.
All right. Did Ronnie leave? Did Goss leave?
1
Okay.
minute to the start of the race.
Brian, is he up there? Brian Bowen, is he still in the house? He left? Okay. All right, guys, let's get him checked in. Did Devin leave also?
45
Devin
seconds to the
Dilly?
start of the race.
All right, let's get him checked in, guys. Let's get him checked in. Or you're already checked in. Let's get him lined up. I mean, Mike Caller in that 1, Zachary in the 2. Second to last race of the night, guys. Jesse in that 3.
30 seconds to the start of
Rosen
the
in the
race.
5. Tracy in the 6. Morgan in the 7. And Sean in the 10. You can all kind of tighten it up if you want because a couple guys in the middle have moved. So if we just want to move that 4 through the rest
15
back,
seconds to the
that's
start of the
fine.
race.
All right, guys. Marshall's ready. Driver's ready. At the sound of the tone. Caller's going to lead us out. We got Zach right behind him. Watching the background there. Watching the wheelie double. Watching the wheelie double. Nice. Watch after the triple. Watch after the triple. I think that might have been Zach that got it wrong. That's going to put Bryce in that 2 spot behind Caller. Yeah, it certainly is. Mike, Jesse, Zach, that's your top 3. Rosen in the 4. Sean in that 5. Caller headed down the center of the track. He's got Jesse right behind him. He heads onto the straight. Watch after the triple there. Well, he tried. Good try, Hornberger. You can only marshal people that want to be marshaled, you know. But that's all right. That still's got Caller out front, Jesse in the 2. Zach in the 3, Rosen in that 4, Derek Tracy in the 5, Morgan in the 6, and Sean in that 7. Watch after the triple. It's a disaster over there. Watch, just keep it clean, guys. Keep it clean as you come down the center there. Yeah, there you go. Caller still in that 1, Jesse Bryce in that 2. Zach in the 3, Rosen in the 4. Those are your top 4 right now. Caller's way out front. Bryce not too far behind him, but Caller just did a nosedive in the wheelie double. Not sure what that was, but Bryce double single through that triple. Caller heads up the horseshoe, so does Bryce. Caller in the orange and gray, yellow wheels. Bryce in the black and orange yellow wheels. He's coming around the start line. Zach in the purple Losi with the yellow wheels. Caller going up the horseshoe. Bryce just coming through that triple. Caller in that little double onto the straight. Bryce turns it over in the corner over there. That's going to cost him some time. Zach gets it wrong in that double too. He can't capitalize on that mistake by Bryce. Caller still in that 1, Jesse in the 2 still. They're spreading out. Zach in the 3, Rosen in the 4. Darren Morgan running in that 5 spot. He's in the yellow and black with yellow wheels as he heads into that back triple. He says, I'm taking the whole triple. Caller coming up on Morgan. That's going to be your leader when that orange car gets to you, Darren. Bryce still in that 2, Zach in the 3. Bryce headed onto the straight.
2 minutes left.
No mistakes that time as he comes down the straight into the sweeper. Looks like he might be gaining a little bit of time on Caller there. Caller's just jumping that triple. Bryce is going into that triple. See where they're at on this time. They had 4.9 that last time. Cowler across the line. Well, Bryce actually lost for half a second there. I thought he was making some time there, but Cowler's still in that one as he comes down the center. Bryce up into the horseshoe. Tell who that is. Rosen, that's your first place driver there. Dave in the 4 spot there, gets it wrong in the triple. Darren Morgan, though, he's right on Rosen's tail there. They're racing for that 4 spot. Rosen and Morgan, as they come into the center there, into the Willie double, that's where your race is right now between those two. Rosen double single, Morgan triple. They head up to that horseshoe down the center of the track.
We're all pretty spread out here. It's Rosen and Morgan separated by a second and a half. Everybody else separated by a lot. And time expiring on the master clock here. We got one on his 2 wheels there. Looks like that was a Rosen. Time expiring on the master clock. Once you cross the line, you will be done. It's going to be Cowler.
Sean Classa done.
The class of the field tonight in 21.5, done with the win. Zach got to go a nice 3. Sean, you are done. Tracy done.
Darren Morgan done.
Morgan going to go 4. Rosen going to finally get there for the 5, and that is a race. Please turn them off and come back out to Marshall. Last race of the night, 17.5, A main event. I want to thank you guys very much for coming out tonight. Big round of applause for Paul Weir's first night out on the mic. Thank you very much, Paul. Appreciate it. Big round of applause. Huge round of applause for Paul Weir. Huge. Good stuff. Thanks for Paul for helping out. Thanks to Alex Craig for all the help.
John Henry III. Mike Sara. Why not?
See if Paul could cap it off with a win here. First night on the mic.
Sean Hornberger. Rudy Gonzalez.
Need my marshals from the last race. Looks like we're pretty good. I got Cowler. Need a marshal in the stool. Need a marshal in the stool. Perfect. Thank you, sir. Then, Darren, you can get your standard spot there. Perfect. Thank you. Let's see. Need a marshal right in front of me, guys. Need a marshal right in front of me. One more marshal right in front of me. Last marshal, last volunteer of the night. Stever, you got it? You're the man. Thank you very much. Roll them out, check them in, fellas. Roll them out, check them in. I saw it.
45 seconds to the start of the race. Ryan Harrell. Robert Morgan.
Should be a good one. Had a C main event in intermediate.
30
good
seconds
stuff.
to the start of the race. Black Stallion.
No more laps, no more laps, no more laps, no more laps, no more laps. Kyle Mack going to be your pole sitter for tonight's 17.5 A main event program. Was going to be Mike Kokot in the 2, Mike Sora 3, the dad in the 4, Robert Morgan in the 5, Rudy Gonzalez in the 6, Paul Weir in the 7, Andrew Bryant in the 8, Why Not in the 9, Harold 10, Hornberger 11. So no Kyle Mack and no Andrew Bryant, correct? We'll just keep those open. How about that? Or whatever. We'll keep number 1 open. That doesn't really matter. All right, here we go. This is your 17.5 intermediate a main event. Let's keep it clean on the start, fellas. A lot of you guys out there, let's keep it clean on the start. Let's show them how it's done. Drivers ready, marshals ready. Sound the tone. And here we go. Kokot gonna lead us out. Keep them clean, fellas. Nice and easy first lap. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Looking good, looking good, looking good. A little mishap in the back, but what an incredible start here in 17.5 locked. And it's still going to be Kokot with Sora on his tail. The dad, Morgan, Gonzalez, Hornberger, Weir, why not? Mistake for a couple guys after the triple. Someone going to get stuck in the loose stuff. Kokot on the pipe, Sora. I mean, he's right there for any mistake. Hopefully he doesn't get caught in with Kokot if there is a mistake, but looking really good so far. And the dad getting it wrong over the triple, and he's got to move back a couple spots. It's a 3-car breakaway. Gonzalez from the 7 into the 3. 1, 2, 3 by the line. Through the center, working the double, 180 triple backside. Kokot beginning to pull away just a tad. A little bit of breathing room between himself and Sora. But Sora's got all Rudy Gonzalez all over his back door here. Battle for the 2 spot. 1, 2, 3, wheelie double. Backside triple. Gonzalez and Sora getting together right before the triple. And Sora getting the triple wrong. Going to get in the loose stuff. That's going to put Dad back up to the 3. And why not pulling it off? 145 down, 3:15 to go. Two down, 3 to go. Kokot, Gonzalez, separated by a second now. Henry and Sora, still a good battle, and now Sora 4 back from Henry. Fast up on the track is the dad, 19.455 in the 3 spot. 2:30 down, 2:30 to go, halfway done. Sora getting it wrong, lets Hornberger catch up a bit. That's a battle for the 4. Robert Morgan right there at 4, 5, and 6 through the center of the track, backside triple. And Harrell into the weeds here up front. Gonzalez to the point. Kokot.
2 minutes left.
Rough lap a couple laps ago, 24.5. Gonzalez to the point by 1.6 over Henry now. Kokot 3, Sora 4. 145 remaining. Another 19.4 for Gonzalez. Robert Morgan went fast lap on the track now, 19.439 coming up on lap 6. He's working 11. Leaders still close together-ish. Gonzalez has got 1 point in on the dad, and it's a further 1.3 to Kokot. Kokot got his fast lap of the race, 19.706. Actually back-to-back 19.7s for Kokot. Trying to catch the dad. He's within 7 tenths.
1 minute left.
1 to go, 1 to go. And the dad is catching Gonzalez. 19.7 for the dad. Caution triple, caution triple. Oh, and Gonzalez getting into lap traffic on the backside triple, and he's going to hang him up. And that'll put John Henry to the point. Now it's going to be put Mike Kokot to the point, excuse me. So it's Kokot and Henry battle for the lead, and Henry gets it wrong. So Kokot's got quite a bit of breathing room here between himself and the dad is going to stay in the 2 spot, but just in front of Gonzalez. And time running out here. It's going to be your last lap for your leaders. 1, 2, 3 by the line. Can Kokot hang on to it? Backside triple. He gets it wrong. He's in the weeds. It's going to put Dad in the front. But Kokot swipes it right back. Oh, and he goes upside down on the hill. And the Dad is going to run away with this one down the back straightaway. Is Gonzalez going to get by for the 2? And Kokot's going to hang on to the 2 spot by a fingernail, 0.2 of a second.
Sean Hornberger done.
Incredible stuff there on the last lap for the top 3. That is a race, guys. That's a race. Henry, Kokot, Gonzalez, Hornberger, Morgan, Sora, Weir, and Harrell. Thanks for coming out, guys. Hope you guys had a good time. Incredible two-wheel drive intermediate entry count and racing. I want to thank you guys once again. We'll see you on Saturday. Doors open at 10, racing at 1. No Friday night oval, so you guys can do some off-road practice on Friday evening. We'll see you then. Thanks.